Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to session 25, The Bastard Smalls. Good God, I never thought it'd last this long. Layla had to step out, so we, however, still have Swat, Ladymage, JK Lantern, and StarprincessHLC with us. And we return to Okasan as he returns to his pigsty of a room.
It's a good thing I found all of that spare paper lying around the library. My cage needed new paper in the bottom of it.
You have little do you know, you've been especially avoiding the cranky Raven Man, who's been at the warpath after discovering the vandalization that's been happening to some of the books.
Well. If it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
He ain't started. You don't have to worry about him. However, you feel an urging of the book.
Okasan should read a book, because Okasan likes to read at nighttime. But which book should Okasan read? Let's see, Okasan has the Necronomicon? How to succeed in business without really trying? Tips for caring for your Chuck the Plant? What the hell is a Chuck the Plant? The strategy guide for Pokemon Sun and Moon? The hell is that? This book and 101 jokes about cats. Which to read? Decisions.
The book actually jumps into your hand.
It's Okasan's Book of the Month Club book. Huzzah!
Suddenly, you're not the one who's opened it, but suddenly it shoots open, and the pages just rush on by like someone's just seriously skimming through the pages. You can't actually see what's on the pages, but you can see lighted runes appearing momentarily as every page passes.
Oh boy, a flip book! The last one of these I saw had a little gator eating another little gator, but then they got eaten by a sheep, and then the sheep turned into a chicken.
What's your AC?
My AC is 18.
Oh, goody. Oh, okay, so this is a surprise attack. I would have rolled twice, but I pretty much rolled enough to hit you. Suddenly, you feel a sting across your cheek as a piece of paper just flies past, glancing your cheek, opening up to spit a bit of blood. Doing 7 slashing damage.
That's a surprising amount of damage.
The hell of a paper cut.
It's because he's covered in lemon juice.
This is the second worst book-related injury Okasan has ever had.
The piece of paper just...
Wait, second?
just flies around, and it origami's itself into a floating hand, giving you the finger.
It origamis itself into what? Giving me the finger?
An origami hand giving you the finger. Then just envision Drax from the first Guardians of the Galaxy move going, finger across throat means death. Motion.
Okasan's dander is up now. He feels a power welling up within him. Time to unleash the heat vision. That's a miss for the first one.
What's your roll?
9.
Oh, that's a miss.
The second one, however, is 20, not nat.
That's a hit.
Okay, and that does... I need to pull out the right dice for this. And I need to check a thing really quickly. Um, 9 force damage and 4 fire damage.
The page just disappears into ashes. Although you have also set fire to your wall.
Oh boy, it's marshmallow time! Today truly is Okasan's greatest day ever!
You then hear the fluttering of additional pages behind you.
Okasan turns around.
And suddenly you are swarmed by a whole swarm of flying pages of those symbols flashing on each one. Symbols you recognise, but every time that book turns you into something.
Oh boy! Another journey Okasan is going on! A lesson in life I am sure to get! Huzzah!
The swarm turns into a whirlwind around you. Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dexterity saving throw. Okay. That is an 8.
Oh dear. You're going to take the full force of this attack. You take 7 slashing damage. You are getting covered in paper cuts.
Let's see here. Okay. Let me take a look at what I have going on here. I need to remember how that spell works. Okay. Once again, Okasan feels power welling up in him.
Is it not
Eh.
bad burrito?
And suddenly, because he feels the cool power of a delicious flan welling up inside of him. The cool, sweet dessert nature. Armor of Agathis.
Okay, you're covered in mist-like armor.
I'm gonna have to find a way to justify... As Okasan gains spells, I'm going to have to find a way to justify them being taco-themed. Except for Infestation, because that's just because he's gross and disgusting.
And hasn't cleaned El Pudding Diablo's cat for a good long while.
Yep.
The swarms goes in for another attack. I am 9 clearly does not hit you.
It does not, no.
No. What do you do now?
Let's see here. Vote from the other people. Would you rather see me punch the books? Would you rather see me attempt to continue to set them on fire? Or would you rather me run and get the party?
I mean, what would Okasan do?
He would do any and all of these things. Actually, let's make this funny. Let's make this really funny.
I mean, would Okasan realize he's actually in danger?
No, he clearly doesn't.
Yeah.
He clearly is not aware that he's in danger. This is so entertaining. Okasan must show his friend. So Okasan leaves the room to track down the rest of the Smalls with the papers presumably in tow.
Okay, we leave Okasan under attack from a horde of sentient pieces of paper. And just for the sake of what we discussed last time, we return to the rest of Smalls in the canteen, originally gathered together, and that's when Crandall appears.
Crandall was still running from the kobold.
From the dust goblin.
Dust Goblin, that's right.
Yeah. He appears running through the canteen with a dust goblin with an entourage of other dust goblins chasing after him, screaming. And somehow, Stubby Jr. ends up being dropped onto the Smalls table.
Is it Tuesday already? Because Crandall just ran by being chased by something again.
Oh, God. I get kidnapped from my duties by an idiot birdman. And now this nonsense. Oh, God, it's you lot. You're not going to take me back to the island, are you? Come on, take me back to the island. I want to be just a door knocker again. I don't want to be stuck with that idiot.
We'd have to get either a teleportation or tickets on the ferry for that.
Fine. I'll just settle revealing his embarrassing secrets. Do you want to know what the idiot did?
Lately or overall?
He got married.
Wait, what?
What?
You and your dumbass dove friend somehow ended up on Starakas, of all places. Ended up in the middle of a dust goblin marriage where they were going to eat the dove. Somehow, the owl idiot turned up. How he got there, I don't know. Which bemuses me since I'm pretty much his hostage. It ends up in a fight between the idiot owl, some gnoll that been adopted into the tribe, some fish man who goes by Billy the Underfish, and some usurper to the marriage, declaring that or whatever her name was not being faithful. It breaks out into a big old fight. Crandall wins, and he's now married to
You know, that tracks.
I kind of wish I was at that wedding instead of the one we were at, because that one felt a bit tense.
And then Okasan somehow escaped, riding one of the worms that just turned up at the wrong time, that scattered the tribe. A chase occurred with the owl idiots and Okasan managed to get the ferry back here. how the dove got off that. He was screaming something about, I am the queasy cataract, sleep has awakened, give me all your cinnamon water, blah blah blah. I'm annoyed he's still alive and wasn't eaten by the purple worm, but we can't have everything.
Oh no, Okasan got in the cinnamon water again.
I don't know. The dust goblins were sharing. Oh, look, there he is now. And at this point, Okasan enters the canteen with the whirlwind of killer paper coming after him.
Hell is that?
I'm having a great day. Reading is an adventure, friends. How are you today?
You don't need to make a perception check to see that Okasan is covered in paper cuts.
Magpie is currently standing there, a bit slack-jawed in shock.
Oko-san, what did you do this time?
Reading's an adventure and is fundamental.
We might want to do something about that, killer book.
I think the book is trying to read you from the inside.
I guess the doc was right about that.
Okasan, God has permitted Okasan to live another day, and he's about to make it everyone's problem.
Meanwhile, just off in the distance, you hear, "Little Stooby, I'm coming back for you. Hang on."
Oh no! Hide me!
Was coming.
Magpie, Stubby Jr. is still a door knocker, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Magpie grabs it and quickly puts it behind her back. You know, she's trying to be nice to it because she's still kind of like, why is there flying paper everywhere?
It's at this time the paper swarm gets another attack on Okasan. Making only glances hits on him, only taking off the tips of a few feathers, but that's about it.
Do something about that before it starts hurting other people.
Reading's an adventure.
So do we roll initiative, or?
I'll let you roll initiative. Let you roll initiative to figure this out.
You guys okay with that?
Yeah.
Surratt?
All them initiatives.
Let these books. Yeah.
Those are definitely some initiative numbers.
Yes, they are.
I don't know.
It's better than when I get Tuesday games.
That is very true. That is accurate. That is an accurate statement.
Okay, Magpie's up first.
Is there something solid for her to hit?
It's a swarm of floating paper. That's not enough.
Okay. She hunter marks it because I'm not sure Hex is gonna do anything to it. And she's far enough away to use her bow and arrow, I would assume.
I'm going to say at least you were at least 5 foot away.
Yeah, and she may have to actually use her sword for this. So, attack number 1. 18.
That's a hit.
She does 8 plus 3 on that one.
11. These are mundane weapons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she's too close to use her bow. 5 feet is just way too close.
There you go. Then your next attack.
Yeah, because she has 3. 18 again? The hell? So she does 6 plus 6, so 12. And her last one is with the D8 as well, so that's 21 to hit.
Oh, that's definitely a hit.
8 plus 5 plus 2.
Pardon?
Remember, she has 3 attacks, can do the D8 with the 3rd attack if it hits.
I treat them individually. What's the last one?
Oh, the last one's 2.
You are noting that the paper seems somewhat resistant to your attacks.
We got a problem.
It has been sliced up. You've taken out at least three pages of it, but they did not want to go willingly. Jiffos!
We're gonna need something stronger.
This is interesting problem we have. Hang on, we are in canteen. I have idea. And this is going to take me around, but I am going to go back into the kitchen, grab some cooking oil, and a source of flame.
Oh no.
But I've got to run back there to get it, so it's going to take me this turn.
Okay.
For you. An arson.
Do you know who's a source of flame?
You.
Okasan!
Okasan's room.
Oh yeah, that's on fire. Well, shit.
How does the new series open up with Okasan burning down the guild?
Okasan.
I'm pretty sure they've installed safeguards against that at some point.
They have to.
Okasan, what are you doing now?
Alrighty. So Okasan's fists count as magical weapons. Okasan is going to punch some books.
I'm curious.
So first attack.
I'm curious where you're getting books from when I'm saying sheets of paper.
Okasan is punching sheets of paper. So the first attack is 13.
That's a hit.
Okay, and so that does 11 damage.
Okay.
Second attack. Ooh, that's an 11. I'm assuming that's a miss.
Yeah, that's a miss.
And I am going to burn a Moxie point to get 2 attacks. 2 more attacks, so 17.
That's a hit.
That does 11 damage. And the final attack, which is the Flaming Shoryuken, is a 24.
Oh, that's definitely a hit.
And that does 10 bludgeoning plus 4 fire.
Plus 4, 5, you said.
Yep.
At this point, there's only a mere handful of pages now floating around in the air. They're not giving up. They're going in for another attack on Oka-san. Hitting you. I realise I've been going lightly on you because its normal attack is 4d6 damage at full strength. But being less than half strength is only 2. Oh. It hits you for 10 damage, 10 slashing damage.
Okay, take 5 cold damage.
And then the last few pages just curl up into frozen husks and just drop to the floor.
This has been a great day.
So it's dead?
There are no more pieces of paper flying around. Oi! What have I told you about bringing magic into the bloody kitchen?
The only magic here was the magic of a good book, because Oka-san believes in reading. It encourages imagination.
Oka-san.
Oh.
Oka-san, maybe Constitution check with disadvantage.
Constitution check or Constitution save?
Save.
Okay, with disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay, so 15 and 11.
Oh, you turn into a mini Crandall.
Ooh, yeah! Readings for squares.
Hey, that happened.
You jabronis think I got this jacked by reading? No! I got it by pumping iron and by fighting, and that's how I rose to be the cream of the crop.
Has Crandall returned yet?
Let's see. I'm going to say no. You can hear him off in the distance trying to avoid the crowd, but
Ignore the mini Crandall for a minute, and she's going to take a closer look at the curled up pages if there's anything familiar about them.
It's just pieces of paper with or book size with unusual sigils on them.
Wait a minute. Didn't those book, the one that kept turning into random things, have the sigils on it?
Did anyone really get a good look at those sigils as Oka-san used the book?
Theorizing, because she's not sure how it turned them into everything. Okay, Hannah would turn him back so we can ask him what book he was reading and popped to life and tried to kill everyone.
I got one idea, and she just starts stomping on the pieces of paper with her foot. Just crunching them up like if it was a bug.
Crunch.
Why the
Oh
hell
god, that's
not?
cold.
Ones that crinkle the best. Because they're like frozen, like...
You still got a minute,
A big
Crandall.
piece of paper. Sorry, go ahead.
They go, Raven, go.
You just look around and everyone else is just looking at you. The usual offenders are being the rats, Dave and the trio. Well, Snow is currently in therapy. The other two aren't around, so it's just the others. Those guys, the usual content are looking with you and it's going. Oh god, it's Tuesday.
Yuki looks up. What are you looking at?
Ooh, yeah! I'm gonna need to get me some beef jerky, 'cause that's how I fuel these muscles.
And at this point, Crandall returns, sees the mini Crandall, stops dead in his tracks, looks at the mini Crandall, looks at the crowd, looks back at the mini Crandall, and goes invisible.
It's at this point, and the entourage of disc goblins arrive. They look at the mini Crandall, look at the gathered heroes, look around, look at the mini Crandall, crowd, look back at the mini Crandall. The bride points at the mini Crandall. I start.
Ooh, it's Miss Elizabeth! How are you doing, honey?
Oh, boy.
She runs up, picks you up, holding you over her head, and the crowd just runs off of you. So, wait, what are you lot doing now?
He's contemplating what the fuck she just saw.
Don't we love Okasan episodes?
I think that was an episode of Insanity.
Standard operating procedure. And at this point, Shifrost comes back from the kitchen and goes, "Oh, did he die?"
No worse, he took an arrow to the knee.
Which is ironic because Magpie didn't fire a single shot this time.
Oh god, that's a great joke for reasons.
Because just to spoil the joke, taking an arrow to the knee is pretty much getting married.
What? Okay. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
it's slang for getting married.
Yep.
I was
Okay.
today years old when I was today years old when I learned this.
How can Okasan unintentionally ruin Crandall's life? Let's find out.
Who explains to Shifrost just what the ever-loving fuck happened?
I'm going to hang on to flasks of oil. Fire may be solution we need. So should we not see what? Should we not see where Oko-san went to?
About that. You want to tell him, Yuki? Because I'm not sure how to explain what just happened.
The book turned him into Crandall, and Crandall went invisible, and then Crandall's dust goblin wife just took him.
Goblin wife. I miss things working in kitchens. Should we run after him, or do you think Oko-san will be okay?
Oko-san, give me a Constitution save, please.
Constitution save. Got it. That is a 15.
You're still Crandall.
Ooh, yeah.
So, while that match is going on, anything else folks want to do?
Yuki's got to stomp on the paper some more.
Okay, which way did Crandall go?
Mini Crandall or the normal one?
Mini Crandall.
Magpie points in his general direction that she thinks they went.
Okay, Shifrost puts on the chicken hat and takes off in that direction.
I'm gonna go on Fae Patrol and maybe talk to Ludwig about something if he's available.
Magpie, it's at this point you hear as a message pops out of your archivist satchel.
She looks at it.
It's a message from Ludwig checking to see if you're still up for the date night.
I got a date night with him tonight. She messages him back, yes she is, and she goes to get ready for her date. Does she pass Okasan's room on the way?
No, but you pass a mass of hurrying staff and heroes rushing around with brooms and buckets of water into the direction you suspect is Okasan's domicile.
Kind of gets the inkling Okasan set something on fire.
Finally.
Again.
What do you mean? What do you mean again? He's been denied every chance since. This is the first time he's been successful.
Magpie gets ready for her date. Okay. Now I need to talk to Ludwig about this whole bar thing. Because I need to be open and honest with him.
Well,
She's dressed up actually fairly nice in a nice little dress.
there are you to look at.
Blackjack Counters not in this scene.
But who is in this scene is Scooby Jr.
Oh, right, she still has him. God, I still had you in that mess with the fire and the mini Crandall and... Alright, buddy. Actually, do you have a proper name that isn't Scooby Jr.? Because something tells me that ain't it.
I don't have a name. I'm a door handle.
Well, you also talk, I figured, you know?
From Stitcher West is mostly shut up and keep the door closed.
Fair point, I guess. Seems a little rude, but fair point. She makes sure her bunny is fed in the meantime as she's getting ready.
Stitchers aren't the most sociable of people at the best of times. West was the least sociable Stitcher I've ever had the misfortune of working with.
Fun. He didn't seem all that right in the head either. Meanwhile, her bunny is just looking at her for attention. Just, pet me, mommy, don't go out. He's clingy. Oh, Dan, you know I'm going to see my boyfriend tonight. Now be good. I should ask Tiny how you behaved while I was at that wedding.
Elsewhere, Tiny's arms are covered in bite marks and scratches. Still. Well, oh, Magpie's preparing. What's the rest of the party doing?
Yuki is going for a walk.
Where's she walking to?
Anywhere but the guild right now.
Okay, you head out into town. You could linger around town. There's the forest around that surround the place.
Sure, Yuki goes into the forest just to clear her head.
The forest is its usual quiet place. There's chirping of birds, the rustling, which are small animals rushing away as you approach. It's calm, it's peaceful. Except for moments where you swear you heard a pattering of a horde of small feet, followed by yay.
Damn it, I was trying to get away from that and they're trying to... Ah! Just walk. Clear your head, Yuki. Clear your head.
The noise quickly dissipates into the distance. Okay, Sam. Another constitution save, please.
Oh, okay. So I rolled a nat 1.
Okay, for the rest of the day, you are now Mini Crandall.
Ooh, yeah.
And we're not going to return to you that, but we're going to show you anything that happens. Will be consensual, at least.
I'm just assuming that wacky shenanigans are about to ensue.
Wacky shenanigans probably off camera, just to ensure imagination is just to the wackiest.
They're gonna have tea and crumpets.
Having tea and crumpets, and Billy the Underfish is going to be there as we're drinking tea from a small cup with his pinky up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we return to Yuki, enjoying the now return silence of the forest.
Deep breaths in, out. Enjoy the nature. Don't think about it. Just don't think about it. Man, this is really boring. How did Felix ever deal with this?
A squirrel pops up. It's holding a nut. Looks at you, Yuki. Offers you the nut.
Appreciate the offer, but no thanks. Last time I heard somebody take a nut from a squirrel, they got chased by a bunch of panthers.
The squirrel looks around and just gives you the look that says, "You saw nothing."
You got it.
And the squirrel just runs off.
Not the weirdest thing that's happened to me since joining the guild, but I'll take it.
It's not the weirdest thing to happen to you since joining the guild today. What are you talking about?
It's at this point you hear a bit of sniffing.
Huh?
You
Hello?
You see the rabbit. The rabbit with the flyer still stuck to his back.
My God, he still exists.
You also know that somehow it looks like a few people have managed to write onto the back of the leaflets, "No, no, no, go away, leave me alone. We have not seen your stupid box."
It's impressive that someone was able to catch him just to do that. Alright, come here, little fella. Let's see if we can't get that off your back.
Give us a dex roll, please.
Okay. Seven.
You step forward and unfortunately you step on a twig and rustle some leaves at the same time, and it's boom. The rabbit is just gone.
Ah, man. Well, I guess more legends will come about for that. Have fun, little fella. Maybe you're having a better day than I am. And she just keeps walking through the woods.
And that's, I think, we bring part 2 of the session to a close. So, until next time, be good, be well, and beware the reading material you read. You may be cursed. Later, folks.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.